Hello and welcome to Module 6 of Natural Disasters. This is Mr. Moore, your teacher, and today I'm going to walk you through some of the steps in order to make sure that we're successful for Module 6. So the first thing you want to do is obviously click on Module 6, and that'll take you directly to our new page. The new page is going to be Reading for Understanding, so we're going to break down the text and dig deeper into the article. In order to view this tutorial, you're going to have to click here where it says here, and it'll bring you directly to this screencast. The first thing you're going to want to do is take a look at the page. Always scan the page and see what it is that we're going to have to accomplish for this week in order to make sure that we're successful. Secondly, come on down here and you can see here, these are the two links that we have that are provided for us that are going to take us, show us what it is that we're going to have to do. So let's go ahead and click on the first one. You're going to have to download it. And here you go, Module 6, Reading for Understanding. Now one thing I do want you to understand is that we are going to have to copy and paste this directly onto a Google document. So if you want to do that now, go right ahead, and that way you have it for your records. I wanted to make sure that everybody had a document that they can manipulate and call their own. So go ahead now and let's highlight it all. Let's Control C it. Let's get over to our Google Drive, which you guys will have somewhere down here in the left hand corner, but I already have one set up here. So go to create and then create a document. Let's do Control V, and here you have it. That way when you're given responses, you can do it directly on here, and I won't have to worry about reading people's writing. Okay, let's move on. So the next thing we're going to is look at the second link. So let's go back to Haiku. Let's check out the second link. And the second link is a link to the article, and we're going to have to manipulate the information in the article in order to complete the assignment. So once again, let's create another document. Let's take this down. Let's Control C it. Let's take it back to the drive. Let's create another document. And let's Control V it. Okay, both of these documents that you've created are going to have to be turned in, so make sure that you label them both. I didn't label the first one, but let's go ahead and do that now, and we can name that Module 6A, and we can go to the second one that we completed, and we can say this is Module 6B. Or you can name them 1 and 2. It doesn't matter. It's completely up to you. So let's look at the directions real quick and see that we can understand how to do this. So read with the green for understanding. Highlight the ideas you're confused about. Well, the reason why I want you to put it on your own document is so we can actually look through this and we can be able to highlight things on our own. And the way we're going to do that is by, let's answer the first question here. Let's answer it together. Highlight the ideas you're confused about. Okay, we're not going to read this together, but let's just say that we are confused about this particular sentence here. And this is one entire sentence. So let's say we're confused about that sentence. Well, what we can do is we can take a sentence that we are unfamiliar with. We can come here where you see text color. We can click it. We can click highlight, and then we can highlight it. And there you go. And that's how we would turn that one in. But let's move on to the second part of it as well. And it says underline the points that seem to be the main ideas. Okay, well, let's go back to our article, and let's just think if we decide that we think this first sentence here is a main idea. And like I said, I'm just using these for example, so they might not necessarily be the actual main ideas or what you feel to be the main idea. Highlight it, underline it, and there you have it. And once again, when you're turning these in, make sure that you turn it into the Dropbox. But I wanted to give you a brief overview on how to at least highlight and underline it, so that way we can make sure that we are successful and we can answer the questions correctly. Let's go back to Haiku and let's discuss this discussion prompt. Joel Kotkin, a scholar with the New America Foundation, stated, maybe New Orleans, quote, maybe New Orleans will astound everyone, but I wouldn't be honest if I said the prospects were overwhelmingly good for New Orleans coming back. anything like its old self. Do you agree or do you disagree with this statement? So please give us your answers, and I look forward to reading all your posts. If you have any questions, please email me, and I'll be more than happy to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you. Bye-bye.